Let's start with some breaking from Washington. And US President Donald Trump has announced a 25% tariff on India plus a penalty for buying Russian oil and military equipment. The tariffs kick in from August 1st. Trump made the announcement in a post on Truth Social. However, he has not specified the quantum of the penalty on India for buying Russian oil and military hardware. Remember, this comes amidst negotiations between India and the United States for a trade deal ahead of the August 1st deadline. Let's talk to our correspondent Susan Teherani, who's now joining us on the phone. Susan Teherani, Trump has made good his threat. Susan, Trump has made good his threat.
Yes, can you hear me, Eric?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to give a background why this matters. India was one of the first deals the administration said it was close to landing, but it's still pending months later. Really an example of the complexities of possibly this trade. But yes, he did make that threat on Truth Social. Yesterday on Air Force One, he was also asked whether or not a deal has been made. He said not yet. But he also left the door open for negotiations to get through by August 1st, which is basically today, as we're speaking, in a few days. So, these next 48 hours are going to be very detrimental. The Office of U.S. Trade Representative said that the U.S. had a $45.7 billion trade deficit in goods with India back in 2024, which is substantial. But it's not the top 10 globally. Also, analysts are saying that the 25 to 20% is significantly higher than, trade deals already made with other countries and also with smaller countries as well. So, this is, as I mentioned, this next 48 hours are going to be very detrimental, and we'll be watching it very closely.
All right, Susan Teherani is our correspondent in New York. Thank you, Susan. Let's just listen in to what the U.S. president had to say.
Is the deal with India finalized?
No, it's not.
Okay. So what rate are you expecting?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. But India's been a good friend, but India has charged basically more tariffs than almost any other country. You know that, right? Over the years. But now I'm in charge, and you just can't do that.
Let's now talk to our correspondent, Siddhant Sibol, who's now joining us on the phone. Siddhant Sibol, Piyush Goyal, who's a minister in India, has been making trips to the United States to discuss this trade deal. And now President Donald Trump has announced a 25% tariff on India. He says India charges the United States of America hugely. What's the significance of his tariff?
Well, this is a news which, of course, is seen as a shocker in Delhi. No reaction has come so far. Donald Trump yesterday also made a similar comment, but this time, of course, he has made a written comment on his social media, on the Truth Social, and linked it with the Russia as well, India importing energy from Russia. It will, of course, be seen a threat message. But also remember that before any major trade deal, whether it's the Japanese or others, Donald Trump has made similar threats. But it ended up with a major trade deal. In fact, he announced that we have a big trade deal with Japan just days after he announced something negative about Japan in terms of the trade connotation. So we have to wait and watch, because this could be, as usual, the Trump way of making a deal or art of deal, which Trump indulges on. So cautious next few hours, perhaps next 1 day or 2 days. But this is a delicate situation. India, of course, has good relationship with the United States. The United States also has good relationship. In fact, Donald Trump has started by saying that. But this is a wait-and-watch situation. I can sum up like that.
All right, that is our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibol. I'll have to leave it there. Thank you, Siddhant. This is what the United States President Donald Trump had to say before he made the announcement of a 25% tariff on India aboard Air Force One.
Is the deal with India finalized?
No, it's not.
Okay. So what rate are you expecting?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. But India's been a good friend, but India has charged basically more tariffs than almost any other country. You know that, right? Over the years. But now I'm in charge, and you just can't do that.